Welcome back, Plug Nation. You already know today you're going to get some great information. Whatever you got to do, make sure that like button is blue. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get right into the news. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but the like button isn't blue anymore, so smack it and see what it is. But look, today we have a lot to talk about. As you all know, the biggest talk recently is NBA 2K23 dead? Is the game dry? What's going on? Views are down. This happens every single year. Well, the numbers are actually in for NBA 2K23, and you know there's emotions, there's opinions, and then there is statistics. So Take-Two, the company that owns 2K, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto, all that, recently had their quarterly earnings, and this is what we have right here.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Basketball is back, and people are making easy money on Prize Picks by just having sports knowledge. Once you sign up with the link in the description, you can choose points, rebounds, assists, turnovers, whoever you think is going to have a good or a bad game. But look, I'm going to pick Jordan Clarkson and Mike Conley. Now from there, you see Jordan Clarkson is projected to have 19.5 points. So either I'm going to go less for 19 or less, or more for 20 or more points. So more for him. Mike Conley, 12.5. So I think he's going to get 13 or more, and that's it. $20. You're going to win 3 times the amount that you put in, no matter what your entry is. And on top of that, they're going to give you a deposit match of up to $100. So if you put in $100 after you sign up with my code, they'll give you $200 to play with. Thank you, Prize Picks, and let's get back into the video. Take-Two sales. NBA 2K23 sells 5 million. GTA and Red Dead are flat. So their stock actually did go down after the earnings came out, but I really do believe that was mostly due to Grand Theft Auto being out for like 11 years, and then they recently stopped updating Red Dead Redemption as well. Now, I tried very hard to be able to compare it to last year when they dropped their quarterly earnings for 2K22. How many copies were sold? Because I want to see, is the game actually dead? Is it lit? You know, what is going on? What are the actual numbers? And this is what I could find right here. 2K18, 10 mil, 12 mil, up to 14 million during the pandemic, then 11 mil and 10 mil. Now, did 2K20 sell more because we were all home? I don't know if that jump was for that, but as you see, it went down in the numbers, and I don't know if it's actually more than it was in 2K22 because I could not find out. But I believe 5 million is pretty good for 2K. We'll see where it comes out because Christmas is still coming up. People haven't bought it for that, but the numbers don't look bad for 2K from what I'm seeing. Now, this says the quarter saw the launch of 2K23 since September 9th. The title has sold nearly 5 million units with more than 2 million daily active users. Even better for Take-Two, sales of virtual currency and player retention are up. So what they're saying with retention is people are playing the game longer on average. Like when they hop on the game, they're playing it more than they did in 2K22. Now, what really surprised me was the 2 million daily active users. Now, you guys have to also remember that there is 4 different consoles out right now. There's different time zones. There's My Team, Play Now Online, Park, My GM. So of course that doesn't mean 2 million daily Park users, because I know that's what most of you guys play, including myself, but those numbers are crazy. Now, is 2 million daily active users, was that taken on September 9th? I don't know. I would love to see what they look like this moment right now. But right here we have, of course, the franchise's reach extends beyond the game's main release. The mobile version of 2K is number 1 on the platform, where it has 59 million registered users. 59 million. So 2K Mobile is actually way bigger than the 2K game on console, which is crazy. And it did say that the number 1 sports game on PC is also 2K. So 2K is dominating everywhere right now, but why is it not translating into views is what a lot of people are asking. The numbers are in. We see that there's people on 2K, but why are they not necessarily watching YouTube videos? Well, I believe it's a lot of factors. We're split by communities. You know, more and more people again have next gen than they did last year, so we're more split than we ever have been. At the same time, Call of Duty just came out, Warzone 2 just, you know, is about to come out, God of War just dropped. I mean, it's gonna be like this for a little bit, but we'll see when December comes around, when a lot more people get the game for Christmas, how the game really is. Anyway, Solo went to Twitter and said, NBA 2K23 is fun. I don't care what anyone says. Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section down below. Now, of course, Call of Duty just dropped, and I'm really into the game. I've been playing it a lot. I've been playing 2K much less, but I still do enjoy when I get on 2K. It's just, I don't know, it feels like there is something missing. I like the game. You guys know that I've been talking about it all year, how I like the game. Of course, it's not perfect at all, but it's definitely better than 2K22 and 2K21. Anyway, Poor Boy Sin went to Twitter, and this is what He said, literally nobody could mess with me when it came to being first legend this year, but 2K events so down bad I can't even get my event prizes towards my legend task. It's sad, always get snubbed, sitting in this 2K League event for 2 hours and can't get one game, at NBA 2K. So a lot of people, like YouTubers and people that are like deep in the community that try to win these events, were complaining about these events that have been happening recently where it's glitched and it's bugged and you can't find a teammate for half an hour. You got to close your game, and then because of that they lose the event. Double H said, game been out for 2 months and I've had 10 times more fun than I ever did on 22, which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly how I feel. Now, I haven't been playing the game nearly as much recently because I've been on COD so much, but I definitely, for that like 2 month span, enjoyed 2K23 more than I did in 2K22 in total. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we have another YouTuber talking about the recent events on 2K grinding. He said, I was third for 2 hours, was 5-0 with the team I liked, then 2K kicked us all after winning 113-50. Couldn't get a game for 30 minutes and match into all casual bots and still got 7th. So mad right now. And it's like, 2K, you got this decent game for sure. It's much better than 2K22 and 21, but there's just a few things like animations resetting and the events not working properly. It's those things that really turn people away from the game, especially when we have a lot of options right now. Anyway, Flexens also talked about this. He said, 2 months into 2K23, my settings and animations get reset every time I close apps. Still, they do not care. And bro, they said that they changed that in the patch. They literally said that, but the other day I get on 2K and all my dribble moves are changed. They're all normal and basic, and then my shot meter's on and my release timing is on late, and I know it only takes like 5 minutes to change all that, but usually I hop on 2K and I just go straight into a game. You know, I'm not gonna think, oh, maybe my animations are reset, so I gotta play a whole game on basic dribble moves, and it's like, come on bro, it's been 2 months now and it's still like that. Anyway, Nadex went to Twitter and said, all I see all day is 2K is dead. Why are you playing it? Bro, just don't watch it. And it's kind of crazy though. Like, if you don't like 2K, you don't watch it anymore, just don't click on it. You know what I'm saying? I see people comment on people's tweets and videos and they're like, bro, people still play 2K? Bro, you're still playing 2K? Like, you clicked on a 2K video or a 2K stream to say that. Like, come on, bro. Anyway, Poor Boy Sin thinks I got lucky against him, but I guarantee you if we wagered, the same thing would happen, is what IQ Contain said on Twitter. So they played each other in the theater, which caused a lot of drama, and I don't really know the entire story, but now Poor Boy Sin and IQ Contained are going to be wagering soon. And hey man, we need something to make the community lit. We need some sort of like YouTubers playing each other. As you guys know, I made a Pro-Am team with YouTubers Joe Knows, Double H, Solo, if you guys want to check it out after this, and we're definitely gonna bring that back because I do enjoy Pro-Am, and I know you guys really enjoyed that video as well. But we need to bring this community back. The only way the community can be lit is from the creators making it lit themselves. You know, doing tournaments, wagers, playing on Pro-Am teams, all that type of stuff is something we can easily do, yet for some reason we just don't do it. Anyway, for everyone that's made it this far into the video, I want you all to let me know, like, take an average from 7 days, a week of you playing 2K, how many hours a day do you think that you play 2K? 1 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours? You know, let me know how much you guys are playing 2K. I actually want to see what the people watching my videos play 2K, like how long you guys are actually playing the game. Anyway, Luck went to Twitter to remind us that some of us are getting old. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 came out 10 years ago. I know that some of you guys don't play Call of Duty, but I do feel like a lot of people from the 2K community also play Call of Duty. So let me know, what is your favorite Call of Duty of all time? Mine's either MW3 or probably Call of Duty World at War, which a lot of people, nobody really says that, but definitely one of my favorite games. Now I want to talk to you guys about the state of 2K, which we kind of talked about earlier. We've seen facts, emotions, opinions, whatever. Numbers are what really proves is a game dead or not. But the viewership is very low right now. I mean, much lower than it was last year, and it just randomly happened before Call of Duty came out. As you guys seen, and I told you in that previous video, like, I've got more views in September and October than I did in 2K22 September and October, but recently it has just dropped a lot. So what is going on? I really feel like a lot of people don't necessarily want to watch content as much anymore. They're on YouTube to find the best jump shot, the best build, the best drum moves, and they're not really there to watch content. So when YouTubers post content, it doesn't get a lot of views. Now, there is people that go on Twitter and act like, oh, people just post the same videos, that's why people's views are down. Let me tell you right now, that's not true at all, because when a YouTuber posts a content video, something that doesn't have a jump shot in it or dribble moves or a build, those almost always do worse in the last few weeks, especially like really low numbers. So it's like people act like they want to see that, but then they don't click on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, thankfully, you guys watch my videos. I love you so much. You guys are the best. Thank you for supporting me, but that's not the same for every YouTuber in the 2K community, you know? And once again, it's one of those things where you have opinions, you have emotions, and then you have numbers. And if you just look around, every YouTuber is getting more views off a best jump shot or a best build than, you know, a content video where they do something that's just entertainment. They posted it to entertain people, not really to help people out with, you know, tips and tricks or something like that. So if you're trying to come up in the 2K community, man, the best way is to help people out. Being good at the game does help so that you can help other people get better at the game. But what 2K did this year is they added the green window into the game to where you can only green your shots. And I feel like a lot of very, you know, low tier, like not average players, but like the below average players really do not like that. Not necessarily a casual player. I tried to explain this in my last video, but I didn't really do it correctly. Not necessarily a casual player who only plays like 1 to 2 hours a day, because you can play 1 to 2 hours a day and be nice. But like the actual below average players, like I guess below 50 win percent, right, would be below average. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Aren't really a big fan of that, and that's turning them away from the game, which is a lot of people on 2K. And the people that are good at the game already know how to green their shots. So it's kind of like a just spot there on the fence where it's not really good for the game, and it's also not really good for the comp. You know what I'm saying? Because those people could already green their shots. So what I'm talking about is terms of like getting people to play the game consistently. And it does say their retention is up, but when is those numbers? Like, when did those numbers come out where there's 2 million daily concurrent active users on 2K? Did those come out like early September? Was that dropped the day their earnings came out like a week ago? We don't know. But what's going to be the most interesting is to see in their next earnings what the sales of 2K23 are at, what the concurrent players of 2K23 are at, which is, by the way, people that are playing every single day, which was insanely high to me. I mean, I thought 2 million daily was crazy. So I don't know when those numbers were like accumulated, but definitely not a dead game from the numbers we have from 2K, who is a public traded company that has to be like legit with their numbers. They can't just give their stock people like fake numbers. You know, the people that invest in their company, they can't just be like, oh, there's 20 million people playing the game and it's actually 2 million. You know what I'm saying? So they can't do that. Those are real numbers right there. They're a public traded company. Anyway, guys, drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Click one of these 2 videos right here. Click one. Why are you still listening to me? Click one of these right here, and I'm out. Peace.